Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Hakimi. That's really well cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ricky Puig cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's quick to get it clear again. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Gently done. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Beckenbauer. Cafu. That's Beckham. Yamal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That pass isn't the best. Cannavaro gets it away. Rodri. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's a chance. Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he cuts out the supply. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Beckham. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
There's the hit! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant. And surely that settles it. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid find a position of real... He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Bebeto.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Shapes to shoot. Smashing save, really good save that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number
Beckham
8,
to take it as usual.
Coutinho. Number 28, Ricky Point. Coming on the field, number 26, Pedri. Number 3,
Rodri getting this one clear.
42,
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Defending was strong and firm.
Has been indicated.
Played with finesse. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Bale looking to get on the... And time is up. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Picked out brilliant. Can he put it away? He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adams getting this one clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adriano is flagged offside. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had a hit! Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi, he's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Adriano, Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's been shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia! Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has been knocked clear. Davids. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona deserve to be
Substitution for
ahead
Barcelona.
and probably should be in
Number
front by
9,
more, considering the amount of
Rodrigo.
chances they've managed.
Number
Everything
19,
points to more of the same second half and a
Coming on
good
the
solid
field,
win.
Number 7,
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight-old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them.
Oh, what a climb! David Villa finds himself offside. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Cafu.
Bale really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Overhit and out of play. Odo. Kulusevski. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This time, surely! He scores! Arsenal are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Adriano. Number 10, Messi. Number 26,
Succumbs to the pressure.
Pedri. Coming on the field, number
Nice interception.
21,
His positioning
David
was
Villa.
spot on.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 28.
Well, both sides
Messi.
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, beautifully shaped. Oh, can he finish? Brilliant from Kulusevski, and that has raised the roof. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that
Good effort from distance. Neymar. David Villa. David Villa! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no... That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its looks for the finish! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So, a breakthrough already. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. Iniesta. De Jong. And here's Suarez. And here's Forlan. Pass is coming off in... It's Forlan! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Quarter of an hour played. Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Iniesta. Good driving run. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Koundé.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Luis Suarez! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. De Jong touches it back.
Oh, that's
De Jong! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, this is a shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a good ball through. It's Luis Suarez! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Forlan. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Forlan in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! That's another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's played it in low.
The attendance for this match was
It's a goal kick.
71,649.
Serginho. Messi. Musiala. Now it's Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's picked his way through, and the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
De Jong. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And here's a chance. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. That is a gem. An absolute gem.
After 76 minutes.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now there's a fine ball. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what a... Forlan! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Adams tries to clear. Oh, that's delightful.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. And it's Bale.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. It's Bale! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unpredictable. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns, and it's Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham, chance to finish. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most... Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodrigo. Rice. And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he's got the Pedri! Just a whisker away. Kimmich, Rice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Mbappe. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Kimmich.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's through here. Saka. Here's Cannavaro. Messi. And he goes cross-field. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Beckham does well to stand firm and defend it. He's found the way through. Yamal! And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should...
Can he put it away? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have...
There's the hit! And the ball's come loose. And the volley. Oh, nearly. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Adriano. Van Dijk.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Neymar coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And back to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force.
Decent hit! Oh, what has happened here? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bale. Ferran Torres. Picked out, hits one! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away! And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, great feet, that.
Lovely feet. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. And he's certainly onside here. He's had it taken off him. Ferran Torres. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Barcelona are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Torres. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Mohamed Salah most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's De Bruyne. He's looking to set free of Mohamed Salah! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's very neat. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Torres. Well, that is one way to stop him. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's
Chance! Yes, it's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mohamed Salah. Can he put it away? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Timber. Looking for the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Torres. He shifted it to the flank.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Dijk. Well, that has not gone well. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dixon. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Torres. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rodri. Oh, good Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that was very necessary. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Foden. Palmer, given the lift of his goal. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
And he was quick to react. That's good running with the ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Foden. He is through here. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bergkamp has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Adams is offering a wry smile there.
Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on, now then!
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible error. It's Salah! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Coming on the field, number 10, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
De Ligt cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Played into space out wide. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.